bienvenidos a Esperanza Pense, donde la Esperanza Pense. Welcome to Esperanza Pense, where hope wins. Keeping our hopes alive. Because why not? Might as well. We can use our imaginations any way we want to. I mean, insofar as we're able to see or able to imagine, insofar as like, I don't know. I think it's a good time to expand the imagination. I think it's a good time to, once again, I always say this, but lean into that Uranus and Gemini energy and become a little bit flexible mentally, come up with some solutions, some fun, unusual solutions. A lot of yads this week. The big news, obviously, is the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo on the 21st on Sunday. I'll do a video about that on my Moon Tarot playlist. Did you see the one I did about the Pisces full moon? Lunar eclipse, I meant to say solar eclipse. Did I say solar eclipse for Sunday? Well, anyway, I did one for the last moon, so check those playlists out if you want. I didn't get a jumper. I'm going to pray on these cards. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. Near past, present tense, near future. And this is for the 17th of September, 2025. I have so many people that I love with this birthday. It is ridiculous. Well, so many, like three that I can think of. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands reversed, moving into King of Swords energy and landing on the Four of Wands reversed. So we may be rethinking the ways in which we're putting ourselves out there. There may be a person in our lives. They're a mature person. They're an adult. They're established in their ways. They're established in their thoughts, and they have, they know what they're about. But speaking of being mentally flexible, this could be Gemini energy, Libra energy, Aquarius energy. This is air energy. There's that butterfly symbolism here. Butterfly symbolism can run really deep, because speaking of thoughts and, us being in control of our own imagination, sometimes our imagination is attempted to be limited or controlled by others. And one of those programs is actually called the Monarch program. And so that symbolism is kind of interesting and esoteric, isn't it? And then, you have the king and he's looking right at you and he's got his big ass sword lifted already. He's already ready. He's not relaxed. He's ready. So, this might be a person that tells you something that you don't want to hear, but it's going to be the truth. Okay. Swords can cut, and swords can also, but cutting's not always bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could cut the cheese, cut a cake, it doesn't always have to be like cutting somebody off or cutting somebody out, but, swords are just clean, crisp, severance energy, however you want to take that. With the Four of Wands reversed in the near future, here we're rethinking, if we've made a return on our investment. So for example, say that we bought some real estate, or say that we've been living somewhere for a while. In the near future, we might be rethinking, okay, well, maybe this isn't the neighborhood for me. Maybe this isn't, because in the upright, the Three of Wands is, I made an investment, I sent my ships out, and now I'm going to see if they come back in. Okay, but with the Three of Wands reversed, maybe there's a stall in the return for our investment. Maybe we're starting to lose hope. Maybe we're starting to lose faith that the ships are coming in. And here with the Four of Wands upright, that would be, because, either upright or reversed. And you'll see, I said this to my niece in the Moon Tarot reading, but like, whether I pulled a card, because she was concerned that one of my cards that I was holding up, she was like, it's upside down, and I was like, it's okay, because either way, this energy is the same. It's still Four of Wands. But since we got a reverse today, the flavor of it's going to be that, like, you know, when it's upright, it's sort of a celebration. It's sort of like a housewarming party. It could be like after two people get married, they have a little celebration. You know, it's stuff like that. This is like pairing your two ones with another two ones, making a stable foundation, which is four, which is the number of Saturn, which is foundations, boundaries, the stable life. But this is a celebration of that. With the Four of Wands reverse, we might be rethinking where we want to put our roots or where we want to put our foundations. But this is going to be a pivotal person in this story, this King of Swords person. So if you know a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius person who really just has a way with words, maybe they would be pivotal in moving this situation along for us today. So yeah, I wonder what's out there on the horizon. And I wonder, for those of us who are thinking about changing things up around the homestead or doing renovations, this can also be renovations. With the Four of Wands reverse, I often pull that for clients when they're doing renovations at home. So yeah, Three of Wands reversed, rethinking our investments. King of Swords, that might be an advisor that we could go to and talk about it. And Four of Wands reverse, we might be offloading some real estate and or renovating and changing things around the home. That's what I got for you. Happy birthday, you September 17th beauties out there, and I love you. Bye.